Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reality Pearl and this is the African Housewives Failure Show. Before we go right into the review of the Real Housewives of Durban season 3 episode 5, before we go right into it, please guys, I just want to crave your indulgence a little bit. You see that subscribe button right there? Yes, that one. Please click on it. Please click on it, guys, and subscribe to my channel. Support your girl. Okay, I'm new to this. I need your support. It means a lot to me. So please go ahead and smack that button. All right, thanks for supporting me. Please, let's get straight into it. The first scene was, I guess, Jojo and Maria just getting, they're friends already. They were not getting to know each other. They are friends already. And Jojo was giving her like a tour of the golf course. Fast forward a couple of scenes, Mbali met up with Sunny. This part is the part that I'm really interested in, okay? Yeah, so Mbali met up with Sunny. This meeting was just Sunny trying to get some tea from Mbali, but Mbali said, no girl, not me. Mbali said, no girl, I'm not going to be doing that thing with you today, but you know what I'll do? I will therapize you, okay? So welcome to Mbali's corner. Jokes apart though, they got talking and Mbali was like, you know, let me just tell you, the ladies don't like you, and it's based solely on the way you have been acting since you entered this group. She talked about how the girls feel about her and the role that she had played in that. I'm not going to go into details of what they talked about because I don't really care about Sunny. So, but one thing is, I didn't see it ending the way it did. Sunny was crying. She shed a few tears, okay? Yeah. And that was because Mbali told her, see, I feel the reason why you're attacking people and hurting people is because you're hot. And yes, that's true. Hurt people, right? Mbali felt that Sunny needed to apologize to the ladies. Trust me, I'm saying it from experience with this woman. She's not going to apologize. She's in her confessional. She was like, I'm not going to apologize to all the ladies.
Guys, at least chance, do I think that all the ladies an apology? Of course not.
Girl, bye. Next scene was Maria and Sorisha. Maria was so happy to meet Sori. She was giddy. I could feel it. She has been wanting this conversation for a long time now. And Sori decided, you know what, Maria, it's time. Let's meet, girl. When they were sorting out their issues, it was so clear that this was a one-sided beef. Okay? Sori had nothing against her. You know, Sori was like, I've only met you once. So Maria just needed to give Sori some time to warm up to her. But, you know, Maria decided that she needed a storyline and Sorisha was going to be the main character in that storyline. Now, Maria, I'm, you know, a bit puzzled because what's next, Maria? Something interesting came up. I think Sori mentioned that a friend of hers said that she knew Maria, but with another name. Yeah, it's a bit confusing because how does an adult change her name, right? But anyway, Maria explained that when she was getting married, I guess her husband is a Christian, I don't know, she had to do a baptism and some other things before they did their white wedding, and one of the requirements was changing her name. I know some people go through that process, but I don't know that they adopt that name as their first name. I don't know, but you know, that's Maria's business, okay? She's an adult. She'll do whatever she wants to do. Moving forward, Slee, Maria, and Sori sat down to talk. And of course, you can guess, it was about the Slee, Jojo, and Nonku triage. They are really dragging it out seriously at this point. Because what is it now? You guys should just let go of this unnecessary drama. Slee said, Nonku said, Calvin said. Doesn't make sense. They all agreed though that Nonku was behind the whole drama, especially Sorisha and Maria. They feel that Nonku is the brains behind the drama. Sorisha also mentioned something about Jojo finding out the real truth, as though maybe Jojo has actually found out that Slee didn't say it, and probably Nonku has also forgotten what exactly happened. God, this woman. Nonku cannot really be trusted with the things she says. Only after a couple of drinks. Yeah, I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but we've We've seen the tipsy Nonku. Ladies feel that Nonku has a lot of influence over Jojo, and she might actually just be the one behind Jojo, pushing Jojo to, continue with this whole drama. So he was like, Jojo has started drinking too. Nonku's fingers are like all over Jojo right now. It's funny because I think they both influence themselves. Jojo also has a lot of influence on Nonku. Nonku recently got a tattoo. Whether recently or not, I don't know, but I just saw a recent post of Nonku with her new tats, and that's Jojo. Of course. Moving forward, Annie and Nonku met at Jojo's house, and yes, we got to see Jojo's newly renovated house. We got a tour, like a mini tour. When Jojo told Annie that Nonku was coming, Annie was over it. She was like, what now? When they all came together, they got talking, they were laughing and kicking, and yeah, they talked about Annie and Nonku's issues. Actually, the truth is they might not really have any issues. Annie was like, we don't have any issues, but we're not friends, right? These two are like oil and water, they don't mix. And Nonku will always say something that Annie doesn't like, especially when it comes to the husband. So yeah, they can't be friends with that. Nonku can't stay up to 5 minutes without talking about her rough diamond. Yes, I don't know how that conversation came up, because I do you have friends that when they're in love they don't stop talking about their man? It's really tiring. I have one. Trust me, they talk you to death, because before you know it, they're like, oh yeah, Rough Diamond said that too. Oh yeah, Rough Diamond does that too. Guys, what is gada? Because I trust me, I know it's something naughty, because Annie was like laughing her head off. Oh, what is gada? Please, if you know what it is, let me know in the comment section. They started talking about Slee. Nonku feels that Slee is as kissing, sorry, I don't know if that came out right. Nonku feels that Slee is an ass kisser. Okay, she's like right up in Sorisha's. Nonku was like, she doesn't really like how Slee talks down on her or puts her down in front of her kids. She was like, she could say something to her daughter Notile, and Slee will be like, Notile, don't mind your mom, or like, don't forget about her, stuff like that.
Jabs, boxing jabs.
Yeah.
Me explaining to Annie everything that's going on with Slee is just so she understands my viewpoint.
She would say something like, sort of put me down.
Like with your kids.
Like, yes.
How she raises her kids.
She will be like, she will say to Notile.
Can you even guess, Nonku? Can you guess why why Slee would do that?
She's whatever.
Could it be because you're friends?
She don't know what she's saying.
You could say,
I have issues with that.
Please, no. When it comes to my kids, please don't come in. And that'll be fine. I think she'll understand it. She's a mom too. But trust me, from a mom's angle and from having friends that have children too, you could jokingly tell a friend's child, don't mind your mom, like don't mind her, like it's all oh my god. At this point, I think Slee is a saint, because all of these things that they're bringing up, they are not making it's not making sense, right? It's like they're just bringing up things to hate on Slee for, things that are not necessary. Before I knew it, she was like, I think Slee is jealous of my relationship with Joe. Don't say it. Nobody is jealous of your relationship, not Slee. Okay, is this high school or what? Like, what's happening right now? Maria, Sorisha and Jojo met up, and of course they were talking about the same issue, right? Maria and Sori were trying to tell Jojo that, see girl, look, it's in plain view, Nonku is the one, moving the chess pieces, and you're just like a pawn. That was paraphrased, but basically that's what they were trying to say. Maria was like, how can she introduce you to Slee in that manner? She was like, it was literally Slee meets Jojo. Jojo, Slee doesn't like you. Yeah, can you be friends now? That was how it was, literally. And Maria was like, who even does that? There's a problem with the way Maria was like telling Jojo, there's a problem with the way Nonku behaves, and that she is a bad influence on Jojo. Moving forward, Nonku invited her boyfriend, who is literally driving me crazy at this point. I was like telling Notile, her daughter, I invited some guests over. She was like, who and who? He said, yeah, of course, yeah, my mother and someone, like a friend, someone that I've been seeing. If Nonku was like, you mean a boyfriend? I'm not too old for that. Never. And she was like, yeah, we've been seeing for a while. Nonku said, how long? She said, you know, like a couple of weeks now. A couple of weeks now. Wahala. Wahala. Nonku, I'm over this madness. What's happening here? Am I the one that's not getting it? Is this how you people are doing it over there? And after a couple of weeks, you're introducing him to your kids? Is that what we're doing now? Someone please look me in. It's really bizarre. It is. But I want to believe that this is just for the sake of this video. I don't believe it. I've seen a lot of housewives, you know, bring in relationships just for the show. We have seen all that. I'm not insinuating that, but yeah, something just seems off with this. I'm not believing everything. The mom arrived, her friend also, and then the rough diamond, and he came with his daughter, who actually, she looks just like, no, she doesn't look just like, but there's some resemblance, you know, between his daughter and Nonku's daughter. You know what Nonku told her mom when they were walking in? Do you know what Nonku told her mom? She was like, please don't go deep with the questions, don't go too deep. How do you know one is really absurd? Because what do you mean don't ask too many questions? Don't go deep. When you're bringing someone to come and meet your children, you don't want them to go deep. First of all, the friend was like, so what do you do for a living? And yeah, that's a bit too deep, don't you think, friend? He said he's a hustler, but then he's into construction, okay? And his mom was like, okay, so that's the reason that beast is packed outside there. And he said yes, and maybe we should get one for the woman who brought Nonku into the world. But Nonku's mother was like, what? Oh, wow. She was like, what? You mean you're going to get, I hope you're going to get me exactly like the one that you got from my daughter. He said, even better. What in the world is happening here? You get a car. You get a car. Everyone gets a car. Whatever. I don't get it. How are you already doling out gifts like that? Uncle, Mr. Rough Diamond, you're trying to like bribe some people not to ask the right questions. It's Nonku's face for me, like all through this scene, Nonku's face it remained the same. She looked amused. She'd be like, child, you guys, people should be done with this, let me live here. Like the children even know better than the adults, because when they were asked like, what do you think, they were like, yeah, it feels weird. I'm like, yes girl, it feels weird, everything feels weird. It's a shame. Nonku's mom was like, okay, so what are your intentions for my daughter? What do you want to do? If there's nothing we know about RD, we know his intentions. He wants Nonku to be his wife. He does how, you know, he lost his parents at a young age. He became like a father figure to his siblings. So now he would want, and you know, in a very short summary, he would want Nonku to become his bride and become a mother to, you know, his family and live with him in his family home. So Nonku's mom said, do you want her to live with you in the village? He said, of course he said yes. I didn't see where he said yes, but Nonku said, me, live in the village, never. I don't know what's going on between these two. The man obviously wants to marry her, but Nonku was like, she's not there yet. She said, yeah, she said in one of her confessionals, she's not there yet. She just, you know, she's not ready to marry him. But what are you doing with a man that you're not ready to marry? It's absurd. Like at this age, you should trust me, I'm not saying you must be married, but what are you doing with a man that you cannot see yourself getting married to? That's the question. Yeah. So her mom was like, so do you go to church? And he said, no, I don't, but I do pray, okay? And for someone that has gone through the kind of things that he has gone through, he feels that he knows God. And he opened up to Nonku's mom that he has been arrested once, and he said he was innocent. Nonku's mom felt that he was being quite honest, and I think that's a tick for him there. But hey, God, it was Nonku's face for me. She was just like this. We have come to the end, guys. We have come to the end of this episode. Wow. What do I think? First of all, let's start with Maria. I'm sure she's happy that she's, you know, she's in a better, I'm sure she's happy that she's in a better place with Sorisha, but I feel that she has shot herself in the foot with this one, because what's next, Maria? I think I'm happy for Annie at this point. I don't know why. Maybe because she's showing us more of the kind of relationship that she has with her husband. I like this Annie. I also miss the Annie, fire spitting Annie. I also miss that Annie. So when are we going to get that Annie? Nonku and Jojo, the messy girls. I really don't know where Nonku is going to with this her new man, this rough diamond storyline. I don't know where it's going to, but I don't see it ending well. Yeah, just because of all the things that I've seen, you know, and heard from, you know, Nonku and from other people. Jojo, she's just, you know, the queen of living her best life and being messy while at it. I also like, because what can we do without the drama, right? And she's bringing it this season, so whatever. Sori, still quite the queen that she is. In this episode, I think I'm sensing that there's going to be some form of friction between Jojo and Sorisha, just because of Sorisha's new friendship with Slee, and I'm loving it. I really enjoyed this episode, but I think that the next episode is going to be fire, because they were breaking plates. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also share with your friends and watch. Okay, see you soon.